Whoa! Look at that! This is a big fish. Oh my God! Oh boy, that was a jump. Whoa, my God! This is nuts. Now, how cool is that? I don't think it gets any better than Rio Parismina. I just don't. Today's exotic angling adventure for wild acrobatic tarpon takes place off of the Caribbean coast of Costa Rica in Central America. Not far from the capital of San Jose, in a lush jungle setting.
I'm Judy Hyde.
I'm Chris Berg with VRP
Nice
Evan
to
Root.
meet you.
Nice to meet
Hi,
you.
Carrie. Hi.
Rio Parismina Lodge is nestled on 50 acres along the banks of the famous Parismina River. Yeah, this is the way we go to the lodge, Chris. What an amazing place.
The lodge was built with couples in mind and also single anglers in mind. It's rustic, but yet it's nice enough for anyone who wants to come here and go fishing. It has all the amenities. We have nice fans and hot water, jacuzzi. Anything that you would want is right here.
Having been here several times before myself, this time I'm really looking forward to sharing the experience with my wife and another couple. Mr. Berg?
Hi.
How are you, sir?
Great. And you are Carrie?
I am.
Chris Berg, Director of Marketing and Strategic Planning for Evan Root Outboards, and his wife Carrie.
I really didn't know what to expect. This is the first time that my wife and I had been to Costa Rica. This place is something very unique and very special.
The flora and the fauna here is amazing. You couldn't ask for a better spot. A lot to see and do here.
Welcome to Costa Rica. Home of some of the very best tarpon waters in the world. And our first morning here, and we're on the lookout.
Fish on.
On that free line on one, he just drilled it.
We fish 4 different river mouths up and down the coast, the eastern coast of Costa Rica.
Come on, girl.
We have lots of food here. We have trillions of sardines, and that's the tarpon's favorite food. So they're here year-round. They don't leave.
All I can tell you is he's not real crazy about this idea of being caught.
I would say the average day of tarpon fishing is probably 8 to 10 tarpon jumped and half that amount boated.
He's coming up. Oh, God! That's a big fish.
They're very strong. They have a very bony mouth. It's hard to get the hook set,
He just threw it.
and you lose a lot of fish that you just don't get a good hook set.
Dang it.
That was a big fish.
That was a big fish.
That was a big fish.
When it comes to the technique how to catch fish, we use the stick bait. When you see the tarpon that they're schooling, or when they're schooling. But if you want to really catch plenty fish and fast and have more action, we changed to the sardine. I mean, it was a big difference. We catch many tarpon.
Chris, you got one there. Woo!
Up he comes. I think that's what makes a beautiful fish.
Ooh, there you go.
Ups they come.
In the air again.
7, 8, 10 feet in the air.
Oh boy, there he is. Yeah.
Shake the gale. Look like the head's coming out in glue.
Yeah, you can count on that out of a tarpon.
It's the tarpon trick.
Anytime that fish is in the air, you bow to him. You don't pull, you don't jerk. Bow to, give him slack.
Good job, man.
That's pretty much the technique in tarpon fishing.
You ever fought anything like that in your life?
Not this strong.
No, they're nuts. They're wonderfully nuts. There he is. How big do you think this one is?
Like 80-pounder.
All right, there's the workout.
Yes. Good job, man.
Nice.
There we are.
It's gonna jump.
Whoa! Continuing down in Costa Rica on our couple's adventure for trophy tarpon, these fish are certainly living up to their reputation as perhaps the hardest fighting, most acrobatic fish in the world.
Oh, this one's teasing me a little bit. I think he's trying to figure out what just happened.
Amazing how much power, isn't it?
There he goes. I would say that tarpon fishing was on my bucket list. Being in the industry, you hear a lot of, especially the saltwater anglers and Evinrude pros that we have, that's typically the first thing that'll come out of their mouths is you've got to go tarpon fishing. The biggest difference between what I expected it to be and what it actually is,
Oh boy, he's not giving up, that's for sure.
is just the amount of physical exertion that goes into pulling a tarpon in.
There we go, first one of the morning.
Isn't it incredible?
Good sign.
Perfect.
When you're hoisting that tarpon up and you're taking that photo and the guide is just hanging on to it and the fish is longer than you are, there's a sense of relief, one, that you were able to bring them in the boat and kind of capture that moment for you to remember. But number two, you're going to release them.
Awesome.
And then typically you get a break. So
Awesome.
I think our shortest break after pulling one in was maybe 5 minutes after another one hits.
Fish!
You guys sleeping back there?
If you have never caught a tarpon in your life and felt the power of these things,
Oh my God!
having them jump in the air and go so high, you couldn't believe that a fish that
Again.
size can go that high, and then they do it the second time and it's the same feeling. Wow. If you have never experienced it, you'll probably not understand what we love about Rio Parismina. There is no way through film that we can show you or tell you how much power these things have. It is absolutely phenomenal.
It's kind of look like a 90, between 90 and 100 pounder right there. When we get into the boat, we will find out how big it is.
Look at this. First time we came down here, they looked at the St. Croix rods and they said, you know, you guys ain't got a chance of landing a tarpon on those things. They'll shatter them. They shatter every graphite rod that's ever been. We caught 27 tarpon. Like now, I'm putting it on this puppy. They're so much lighter and so much more fun, in my opinion, to fish. Oh! Now, how cool is that? Makes the experience that much more pleasant and pleasurable. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, my friend.
If you have never done this and you've thought about tarpon fishing, I don't think it gets any better than Rio Parismina. I just don't. This particular trip was nice because it was another one where I could bring Chrissy along with me, and anytime I can bring her along fishing, hunting, or whatever, it just makes the trip that much better. Christine and Chris's wife Carrie are on another boat out here fishing alongside of us. We can see the two ladies with a double, one on each end of the boat. That's nuts.
I had no idea what I was getting into.
I can't muscle them in.
They're about as tall as me and weigh about as much as I do. Had no idea how I could get one of those in the boat.
Well, when the average tarpon out here weighs more than my wife, it's quite exciting. But she's doing a great job.
I had no idea how powerful a fish could be. It took everything that I had.
You're stronger than the fish. Nice.
There it is.
There it is, sweetie. Nice.
Once we actually lifted him up, just to see how big he was, you could just feel the energy and feel the power in those muscles. It was amazing. It's something everybody should try to do at least once or twice, maybe more than that.
In all your times of fishing, for anything you've ever fished for, have you ever felt anything like this?
No, and you talk to people that have tarpon fish, and they can't describe how powerful it is. You get out here, and it's one-on-one.
That's what I try to explain to people sometimes. They will say, oh, it's a little one, but a little one could beat you the same like 150 pounders, you know.
Whoa, my God! That was a jump.
You can't train for the average tarpon fight. It's going to be different every time.
There you go, he's jumping.
Oh, boy.
Oh, there you go, take it back.
If they want to take line from you, they're going to take line from you.
There he is. You definitely can't arm fight these fish.
If they want to stall you out and make you hold a certain position, they're going to do that. They're very unpredictable, and you just need to be ready to fight.
And here we are. Woo-hoo! I could... Oh, man, look at that. That is the Rio Parismina I come to know and love. And the jump. Okay, I think we got it. Nice release. Don't you wish you were here with us on this trip? The great thing about Rio Parismina Lodge is that there are so many interesting things to see and do if you want to take a break from tarpon fishing.
So we're gonna just go up and see what the heck happens.
Chris and Carrie took a guided sightseeing tour up the river.
It's so cool in here though, you just kind of walk around.
The ride alone was well worth the price of admission. And trust me when I say that the Costa Rica jungle is a true marvel of the wild world to see.
Oh, I saw something move.
There's my friends.
See that big belly on there?
She's pregnant? Oh yeah. Look at that, it hangs on with its tail to get into the next branch.
There he goes. He's kind of showing off here. He's the active one.
You know, Carrie, when I first met her, I knew I was gonna like her. Hey, what are you doing up there? What you doing? I mean, we had so much fun together.
It's like they waited for the mom to come back, and they left.
And boy, is she a trooper when it comes to those tarpon. Well, just so you know, she's been fighting this fish for about 2 hours now. And she just held her own. You're doing it, Carrie, you're doing it. And I was so proud of her.
Look at him!
That's a nice tarpon, boy.
Well, first off, I think Evinrude motors are a good fit for anybody who fishes. But in this particular case, it was crucial. When you come out of that river where the river meets the ocean current, it stacks those waves up so high, and you've got to be able to control the boat precisely. And with the E-Tech, we're through the thing. Woo! I think it was really good for Chris Berg to get down here.
Doing my best just to hang on to him.
And it was really cool to be able to bring him along and show him what it's like to film a show, particularly in an environment like this. Here's, wow! Whoa, my gosh! Boy, that was an incredible jump that close, huh? He doesn't like the fish. He absolutely loves it. See the hand here? That's a big, thick fish. And it's purely a pleasure to fish with somebody who's got such a passion for it.
He felt a little bigger than the last one for sure.
So I was just tickled to have him come along. Woo, boy! Freaking out. Oh, there's another one! Whoa. Whoa!
Good sign. Are you serious?
A triple?
Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh my God, look at that fish go!
I'm under you.
Now you talk about a way to finish the trip or finish the day. All of a sudden, boom, 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 and we get a triple.
All at the same time. I think we just hit a wall of tarpon.
Oh, he's coming up. Geez, the power of these fish is incredible. All things considered, I personally don't know of a better place to catch big tarpon anywhere in the world.
Boy, this place is something very unique and very special.
Could not believe it when I actually landed one. Thought the whole experience was amazing.
This was a trip of a lifetime.
Could not have been any better.
None. Not a bit. By way of an exotic, where-to fishing and sightseeing destination to enjoy with good friends and loved ones, I honestly can't name a better place than Rio Parismina Lodge in Costa Rica. As you've seen, tarpon fishing is simply as good as it gets anywhere in the world. But it's also the jungle setting and all the other things you can do there that really makes it memorable for couples.
If you get tired of catching the tarpon and too much sun, too many big fish, you can always enjoy our backwaters where we have some exotic species of river fish.
Very pretty.
Beautiful.
There's a lot of action in the rivers also.
We are going to try an off clip-on tonight. Each refill lasts up to 12 hours.
One night, Christine even convinced me to go out on a night excursion that turned out to make a big impression. Yeah, these things are pretty slick.
When we got here and they said, oh, you can go out and catch alligators and crocs, and I'm like, okay, this is me. I mean, we are definitely going to go do this. I'm so excited. And we went out at night. They said, okay, look for eyes. They were everywhere on the shores. I mean, you go down the river and they were on the right, they were on the left.
Kind of quick. One decided to get you. You wouldn't have much of a chance. Holy bucket.
And you know what? To catch that little bugger was, I mean, so exciting. Done! Done! Woo! We got him. Oh my God, look at his teeth. I'd do it again. I'd stay out there all night doing that. That was a ton of fun. Oh my God. Feel him. Feel him, babe. Feel him. He almost feels dry, doesn't he? Boy, is that not cool. You know, it was like a second honeymoon with Babe. And Babe, I love you so much, and I thank you so much for bringing me on this trip, because you know what? This was a trip of a lifetime. Thank you, honey.
For more information on taking your own extremely reasonably priced angling adventure to Rio Parismina Lodge in Costa Rica, here are all the contacts you'll need. You'll find awesome fishing, luxury accommodations, superb food, knowledgeable guides, and a wealth of unexpected amenities within a plush jungle setting. So why not start making your plans today? You know, the older I get, which is obviously very young, the more exotic places and unique angling adventures impress me. Cheers to everyday hometown fishing, but the trip Chris and I shared to Costa Rica was beyond compare. I'm Babe Winkelman. Thanks so much for watching. And until next time, everybody, hey, good fishing.